Hi, this is Paul Wise. Welcome to the Lawn Vet video series. Today we're just going to demonstrate how you get a cat in a box. This is something which can cause a lot of clients some issues. But before I do that, I'm just going to have a quick chat to you about the merits of the two different types of boxes we've got on the table. My personal preference is the wire box. And the reason I like the wire box, greater security. Cats can't break out of these boxes. The plastic box, on the other hand, is a little less secure in terms of cats breaking out. And I have had the top half and bottom half of these boxes fall apart. We've had one or two clients who've lost their cats that way. So just bear that in mind if you are using a plastic box. Make sure the clips are done up properly and make sure it is in good condition. Obviously with the plastic box it does have some advantage over the wire box. Its principal advantage being if your cat has an accident on the way to the surgery, urinates or defecates, and sadly they do often do that, having it in that box is a lot easier to deal with. Whereas the wire box, unfortunately, it does tend to go everywhere. So you might just need to bear that in mind when you're putting your box in the car and put something underneath it just to protect your car. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this little cat in the box. I've put a towel, which is his towel, in the box, so it smells a little bit of him, just to give him a little bit more sort of sense of security. So I'll just demonstrate how we put a cat in a box. I'm going to pretend he's a bit more awkward than he actually will be, because he's quite a good cat, I know him quite well. So I'm going to take his scruff, which doesn't look very nice, hold on to his back legs, just lift him up like that. All of his weight's been taken by my right hand, and just transfer him into the box like that. So it's quite easy to do, and the scruff just helps you keep them still and gain control. Okay, so we've swapped boxes. We're now going to demonstrate the front-loading plastic box. Again, we've put his towel in there, so we'll just pop him down there for me. And again, I'm going to pretend that he's a bit more awkward than he will be. The secret with putting a cat into a front-loading box is you need to go in backwards. So I'm going to scruff him once again. We're going to take those back legs, stop him scratching. We're just going to slide him into his box like that, unhook his little legs there, and close the door. And as long as you're going backwards, you'll get a lot less resistance. But if you try putting him in forwards, that's when you will encounter difficulties. As always, if having watched this video you have any questions, or if you encounter any difficulties performing the procedure, then please phone or email the surgery. We're here to personally help give you the very best advice and treatment possible for your much loved pet. Thanks for watching. Any feedback regarding this video will be very much appreciated.